Okay. Yeah, hello and welcome to our broadcast Monday evening Blitz. Is that a good setup here on the screen? Yeah, it looks kind of strange. Let's do some weird effects. Okay, now it's better. Okay, I hope you're all fine. Yeah, I've got a couple of guys in the chat. Oh, there's a question. Can you play the hippo setup with white or black today? You really want to get my good rating down, right? No, I'm not going to play it with white. I mean, maybe I can go for g6 if the opponent is kind of cooperative. I mean, in terms of rating. Okay, I'm going to request a game. We have we have some good players in the
game started.
Okay, so here we got the d4 EM Sherlock, yeah. Somehow my speakers are sounding weird. So I'm going to get the Benko. That's good, at least an opening that I recently had a close look at. Okay, so this is a normal way of playing. Let's see how Sherlock plays it. It's interesting for white to play it with knight to a3. Let's see if he goes for that. I think this is a good setup, knight to a3. I actually have the same rating as I had at the end of last week's session, because after that I didn't play a single game of Blitz. I simply didn't manage. I had too much on my plate. I had to complete some things before the weekend, and the reason was that, oh yeah, I'm happy to just take everything, right? Yeah, I just take everything now. This is usually okay for black. If you trade some minor pieces, it's usually the sign that black is fine. Okay, so I want to see here what to do. I think queen a5. Look at the a pawn. Yes, I played this tournament on the weekend, the Lippe Cup, played in the nice little town of Lieme near Lemgo in Lipperland, or the Lippe region. Lipperland is probably not exactly, it sounds like Lummerland from Jim Knopf. That's probably wrong. Anyway, it was a nice tournament, and I did win the tournament actually. So this is the Lippe Cup. I think it's appropriate to show it. Yeah, I'm happy with the win, of course. I must say that I'm not totally happy with my play. I think there were some shaky situations that I think I'd rather not should allow. And yeah, still, okay, I won the tournament and I'm basically happy about that. I don't really think there's... yeah, you should always be kind of critical, but if you win the event, it isn't all that bad. So let's see here. Yeah, my intention was now to take it and play rook d8. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was the heavy favorite, yeah, or to win that event. So I mean, it's cool that it's good that I did, but it's kind of, I'm just it did what should be done in terms of rating situation. For some reason, that tournament wasn't as strong as it was in recent years. Normally they had yeah, I think c4 now. Yeah, I need to get this going. Queen takes. Yeah, at the end he takes on e7. Oh, but I have rook d8. So for some reason it wasn't as strong as it was in recent years. Maybe there was a tournament, a different tournament, a second tournament played at the same time. Maybe some people were participating there instead of the tournament in Lima. So rook d8. By the way, if you I think I can basically recommend to play in that tournament. I think they did a good job. Organization was fine. The whole the playing venue was okay. Everything was very much as it should be. So if you think about playing in that tournament, I can recommend it. What to do here? Knight b6, d6. My back rank is of course weak, so let's see. Knight d5, rook. But then I can take, right? Or not. d6, knight d5. Where is he going? Rook up. No. So we're probably heading towards a draw here. I just have to check that I'm not doing something stupid here. I'm threatening mate here on d1 after a knight move. I think I go here, put the knight on e6. I'm going to offer him a draw.
Time warning.
Somehow this is very loud. I have to somehow get the sound down a little bit. Yeah, okay, he's not taking the draw, which is, I think, kind of understandable because he has more time and he can, really not with justification, claim to be better. Whatever. I can just shuffle here, I think. The Nakamura Carlton Blitz battle final. Yeah, that's an interesting event. It happens in roughly 10 days, and I think Carlton is the favorite. This is no surprise, I guess, that I'm saying that, but I think Carlton has proved to be very strong in that bullet that they play. They play bullet with a 1 second increment, and I think he's really, really strong in that. So I see Carlton as the favorite. I still think it's a complete draw. It's not much going on objectively speaking. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, I will lose on time here. Yeah. Still a draw, I think.
Check. Black forfeits on time.
It's a dead draw, I think. Or can he somehow out-tempo me here? Okay, 8, king h8, king f8, and then f6. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It was a draw, but I have no time to prove it. Okay, yeah, that's a Linux penguin, yeah, on my top shelf. I've got it once for purchasing a certain Linux edition like years ago, and I still have it. Okay, let's go for a new game. Yeah, it really shouldn't have gone that far. Oh, I got Olegas here. That's funny. How do I play him? Let me think about this for just a moment. I'll have good positions with this.
Check.
Okay, so we'll see what happens here. I had this against him in a regular Blitz game, and I was kind of satisfied with my position. So let's see what he comes up here. Okay, I mean, the thing is, I can go a5 now. I don't know if I want to do that. I think I'll do. Yeah, of course. I mean, certainly Olegas is what you might call nemesis. But the thing is, in terms of scores, I was on absolutely no score. And I think the last 10 games or so I think I even, or I'm on -1 or something. It's not all that bad, really. Yeah, this is a position where white is a little bit better. I'm happy here. Okay, interesting thing is bishop e3 now, after which he would have to take. Hard to say. I think I'll do it. The knight on d5 is a good piece, so why not? Wesley so played e4, queen h5 and crushed Olegas. Yeah, I'm not so surprised. With unconventional play, I think you're not in bad shape usually. And I mean, of course, Wesley is like 10 times better than Olegas. Of course. Okay, this is a nice position. The question is what to do. Knight b6 is possible. There is also d4. I think d4 looks like a good move here. He cannot take as d6 is hanging. Yeah, and here I'm taking here. I'm taking on d6 and on c5. So I'm winning a pawn. e2 is kind of weak though. We'll see. Okay, so probably e3, just keep everything protected. One problem here for black is that the b7 pawn remains weak. Bishop c6 maybe at some point. Okay, does he go rook d3 here in this position? Maybe he does. Okay, queen c3 can take rook d2 maybe. Okay. It doesn't look all that easy, to be honest here. It looks nice for white, but still, winning is an entirely different matter. Preparing rook d1 or queen c2 here. I wonder if he goes rook d3 if I have rook d1. Maybe. Yeah, this one. But don't I take and play rook d1 here? No, a rook takes, I have bishop f1. Bishop f1, rook b3 though. Okay. I can do this actually. Rook b3, I've got bishop b7. Yeah, this looks good. Yeah. The question is, can I win the ending? He's of course very tough defender. Okay, so bishop to b7, bishop e2, c6. I am not sure that I win this ending, but okay, I do it anyway. It's very safe. I actually do win, of course. Yeah, I do win. I'm just slow here. c6 wins, I think. If he takes on b7, I take, and he cannot capture because of mate. It's a back rank mate in effect. And I threaten c7, rook d8. That's over. At least I don't see a defense. Okay, so we found an idea. c7, rook takes, rook d8, rook c7 defense. Okay, so what to do here? What to do here? If I take a6, I'm threatening c7. Yeah, that's it. As I said, recent games are a different thing. I'm kind of doing better now than I did in earlier sessions, in earlier times. Okay, so c7, rook c2. Let's not do that. Let's use the a pawn. I have 2 pawns.
Black resigns.
Thank you. So, well, yeah, I mean, I'm doing really better in recent games against him. It's quite clear. And I also changed the odd opening. I think I'm faring a bit better with those. Anyway, I'm happy to have won against him. And let's go for the next game.
Game started.
Again. Okay, so here I also have a line that I'm currently testing out. And let's see what he does. I mean, he never got anything in earlier games. And let's see if he's got something else in store now. Okay, this is something new at least. Let me see. This is actually not a line that is. I mean, it's objectively okay for black, but it's kind of the boring kind of position that he loves to play. So we'll see how I fare. So he allows me to take on b3 here. Do I want to do that or do I want to wait? I probably want to wait, right? Let me wait a little bit. He actually changed his openings. This is kind of moral success, yeah. A moral success for me. Yeah, he played something else in earlier games against me and he was just worse out of the opening in 2 or 3 games. So he's now going for a different line. As I said, I'm not super happy with the position type because this boring style here is just exactly what he wants. Wow, this is extremely... He's such a boring player. It's amazing. It's really amazing. So he actually wants to play this. Yeah, I take e5, and then he thinks he has something in this ending. But it's crazy. And maybe he has something in this ending. Okay, I'm just still going for it. I cannot help myself. So let's see here. I put a bishop on d5. I actually want to put a bishop on b5, which looks correct. Rook b8. Okay, my dark squares are bad, of course. I don't like this. Probably not. No. Okay, I shouldn't have gone for that. It's just a little bit. It's a little bit. It's a bit too passive, this position. Yeah, that's an extremely unpleasant position. Extremely unpleasant. If I get this thing to b5, this might be somewhat playable. I still hate it, but oh, he allows me to do that. Really? I mean, okay, he now knows that he can win on time, which is of course perfectly enough for him. He never wants to play good chess. This is totally clear. Okay. Okay. The thing is, it's still not a total draw, yeah, because of this. Ah, no, he has h5. Ah. Okay, I have bishop e2, yeah, so maybe this is not so bad as I first thought. Yeah, but it is bad. It is bad still. And g5 was bad. It was really not a good idea.
Time warning. Check.
Okay. Okay. If I take this, what's the deal? I threaten bishop e2 here. 40 seconds. Bloody seconds.
Check. Check.
He can come around, right? He can come around. Yeah, okay, I lose on time anyway. Nah, that was too bad. That position was too bad. I mean, maybe I can hold it now here. I mean, it's still bad, but he didn't prevent me from going to b5. Nah, I don't want to analyze this position. But it was a too inconvenient ending here. I mean, this line is perfectly okay for black. But I think I probably have to do it differently here. The engine wants to do this. Yeah, I don't know. I have to check this line. It's been a while. But I understand, okay, this is perfectly up his alley. I play this simplified position where you can shuffle around forever. Yeah, but okay, the opposite colored bishop's ending was a bit too uncomfortable. So let's see who I get. Yeah, two games with him in a row. That's tough. Now I have to check the opening. Do I have something else that I can do against him? I can do e6 here. That's also what I have played. That I have played in tournament chess here. e6. Oops. Got a request out, but maybe e6 is better against him. Give him the IQP. He usually doesn't play those positions well. Okay. So I've got a request out, but no game. The Fianchetto defense for black on the Rui. You mean 3g6?
Game started.
Yeah, I think this is a very decent line, actually. I have some plans with this line. Okay, let's play the line again that I used to beat Mr. Olegas. Queen to d5. What are you doing to me here, Uitfreter? What? What is the queen doing on h5? I'm irritated. Okay. Yeah, it's a good thing, and 3g6 is a good line. It's okay. Don't mind that line. And again, as I said, I have some ideas with this line. So, Uitfreter, what's your plan here with that weird queen on h5? Aha. I'm not going to trade. Let me think. Yeah. The Breyer or the Chigorin in the Rui. Yeah, the Breyer. I think the Breyer is a bit more flexible. I think if you play the main line Chigorin, I think it's okay. Not the line that I play or played. It's okay. But in all, the Breyer is the more flexible line, and I think therefore should be preferred. Yeah, I think I'm threatening knight h4, knight e5, those kind of things. He's not reacting. Okay, knight h4. What does he want? What does he want to do here? I don't get it. Am I not just winning after this? What's the thing? Queen moves, I take c6, I play queen b7 and resigns. Why not? Why am I not winning here? Takes. And queen b7.
Black resigns.
Yeah, I'm winning. I was really irritated here, like, why isn't that winning? Has anyone ever flagged Olegas? You know, he is not that quick, actually. I mean, he is quick, but my issue, I'm quicker. Yeah, I can move quicker, but the problem is, you usually get there with the time disadvantage. At least I do. And I mean, if I play a rook against him, which is of course totally pointless, and we both get 20 seconds, I will win. But what's the point? Usually I get there with a time disadvantage, and then a rook against rook can prove very tricky. What would I play against Carlton? Tja, I don't know, maybe work on my boxing skills and hit him when he doesn't look. Or do you want to give some advice to Sergei Karyakin? I mean, I don't know. They certainly will try to catch him in the opening somehow, but where exactly? Wow, I haven't invested any time, and I'm not saying that I would have a super great idea, but you would need, I think, a bit of time to get there and develop a clearer picture of what to do against a certain player. In some cases, my guesses weren't all that bad for World Championship matches. For example, before the match between Topalov and Anand, I thought that the Lasker variation would be a good line against Topalov, and this is what Anand played in the final game. That was really a funny moment to see that he was playing what I thought would be a good idea. But this is a lucky hit in a way. Yeah, here I'm playing a line that I have analyzed for my English series, and this is an interesting line with a pawn sack, where white has got a pretty nice compensation. So yeah, let's do it. The thing with Carlton, the Carlton-Karjakin match, I think someone asked here, what is Karjakin famous for? I think the reason why I don't really believe that Karjakin's chances are all that great is that he's from his playing style, if you want, his strength and weakness profile is in fact somewhat similar to Carlton's. I mean, they are both good in technical positions. They are both good in defense, and they kind of usually want clarity. So it's basically Karjakin is the somewhat worse version of Carlton, a little bit, yeah. And this is often not a great start, yeah, nothing great to begin with if you want to win. Okay, let's think a little bit about this game that I'm here playing. So, well, d5 he still does not threaten. So I think I can castle first. I can take e7, take d5 for a good position, I think. Yeah, white has excellent compensation here. Karjakin is certainly an excellent defender. Probably the best in the world. But we have to really take into account, I mean, John Smith here is writing, Karjakin's strength is Putin's support. This is not a wrong observation. I think that Russia is really heavily interested in having him win this thing. And I think that probably the level of preparation and what they invest for Karjakin's opening play is probably unprecedented. What's my opinion about virtual reality for chess online? I haven't really given a thought to that, to be honest. I don't know what they do actually. What they do with virtual reality. Okay, c5 is interesting. I can also play... No. Knight e4 is also an interesting move, but he has d5. Knight d6, rook d8. Not totally sure. c5 looks a bit strange. Even though that's probably also compensation. Okay, maybe this is a little bit slow. I don't know. He still cannot play d5 easily, and on d6, knight a4, I'm also quite happy. Knight c6. Okay. What's the point? Knight a5, I guess. Okay, I'm doing this. I have to speed up. I've spent too much time admiring this great position, and in the process, yeah, my clock ticked down. Not very surprisingly. Yeah, 3D and virtual reality for chess. I mean, I only recently, I think yesterday, I read an article that virtual reality is the next big thing for pornography, which is kind of understandable if you think about it. But for chess, not sure about it. Okay, so here we go. D6. I mean, this is a nice position here. I maybe could have played queen to b6. Okay, this is also not bad. So, yeah, this is the strongest defender. Let's trade it off. Yeah, for someone who has some interest in the Banco gambit, this is kind of the best position ever. Yeah, I mean, how much pressure do you have here? It's great stuff. Oh, wow, really? That is playable. It looks very shaky. Really seems to be. Kind of surprised that this is a playable move. Yeah, it still looks enormous. Yeah, I think white should be in excellent shape. So what to do here? I can take a6. Knight e4 is also a move. Yeah, where is he going after this? Rook c6, you know. Yeah, I just had far too much pressure there.
Time warning.
I really wonder why my sound is so weird. It sounds strange.
Black resigns.
Okay, Swackerman. Yeah, this b4 is very strong pawn sacrifice. I'm not sure who's doing the commentary for the World Championship match. I mean, it is in New York, so I'm kind of optimistic that they get some good American commentators in, and they have some. I mean, ICC will do coverage, of course. We have a very good team. I haven't yet heard what slots I'll get. I hope to do 1 or 2 commentary slots would be great to do. I mean, they certainly will have official site. I'm not sure if there's this. I'm not sure how it works with the relay. I think they have the moves, but or you can get the moves, but they don't have pictures. I think they want to do pay-per-view for the video. So yeah, okay, I'm back to 2,502. So I only lost the Olegas game, the second Olegas game. I lost the first one against Sherlock, of course. Okay.
Game started.
Robert De Niro and Andrew Dice Clay for commentary in New York. That sounds like a fun idea. I don't know, especially Andrew Dice Clay. Is he still doing comedy? I don't know. I really since Fort Fairlane, I didn't really follow him. So this is actually the G6 line that earlier Misael Garcia asked about. It's the same line that I had on the board against Yakovenko in the. Was that the stream last week? I don't know, or the one before that. It was very memorable when I beat Yakovenko twice with exactly this variation. So interesting. I get it again here. Yeah, let's see what white is doing now. So this is, I think, quite nice that I slowed him down a little bit there on this side of the board. Of course, this kind of play is well known from the King's Indian, the bayonet attack. I'm still quite happy here. I think, okay, what to do? I think I'll go g5 actually. Yeah, my idea here was to take with the knight and then, take with the knight and play for g4 and knight to d4. We'll see. I think it's interesting. My bishop on g7, of course, is kind of rotten, but you cannot have it all. Bishop e3. Interesting. He wants to go to e4 quite clearly. Okay. I wonder if knight g4 is an option here. Yeah, but okay. I think ultimately I need this activity. Yeah, I'm definitely getting activity, but I also have tons of weaknesses. So here knight h5 to f4 was my idea. I just wonder if he goes g3. d4 is hanging. Yeah, knight h5 is probably just going g3. But I still probably have to do it. I have to keep d4. Yeah. The knight on h5 is of course a problem. How do I get that activated? I don't know. I'm thinking queen e7, queen e2 here. a5, wow. Really? I have c6. Yeah, let's just blast this open here and see what happens. He takes it. Okay. But the rook is hanging. d5 is also hanging. have some big issues here. Wow. Wow. What went wrong here? I'm not quite sure really. Yeah. This position is just bad. It's just the only way to describe it. It's just a bad position. Knight f5 is pretty awful. Maybe knight e4 to hang on. Yeah, I mean, what the heck was that? Well, knight g5 something. That's kind of dicey if I get knight g5 in. Maybe. Objectively, it's terrible, but maybe I have some chances with knight g5.
Time warning.
He takes it. Okay. Well, he's not threatening to take any of the rooks as I have the queen. The queen is hanging. So let's do this. He might just take the knight actually and then move the queen. Oh, queen d5, stuff like that. Yeah. He's playing this well. Yeah, very good game by white, I think. I probably shouldn't have played this g4 business. I think I'm okay up to this point. It would be a bit strange if I wasn't. Knight e3 wins. Yeah, other moves win as well. And knight d6, okay. I wanted to go bishop d4, but I'm getting in the fork here, so.
Black resigns.
Nah, I think I probably should avoid to play should avoid to play g4 here. I have to play differently. I think I should be okay in this position. It would be strange if I wasn't. The engine wants to double on the f file and gives me some advantage. I should be at least okay. No, here I actually can take. This refutes the white play completely. Huh. Anyway, I didn't play that one good. Okay, next game, which is probably the final one for this session. Let's see what we get.
Game started.
I'm playing Alex with black. Okay, Alex, this is a teammate of mine. Let's go for the. Okay, let's play it rough here and play the Slav exchange. So let's see what he is up to in the Slav exchange. He doesn't want to play for a draw, it seems. Okay, we'll see what happens. I know there is no psychological thing going on here with 2,500. It's just that you sometimes you don't play every game well. Yeah, it's just what it is. And I think my opponent played a good game, the game before. I mean, I had chances, but you always have them. Yeah, it's nothing. It's just what it is. The other guys can play chess as well. Okay, so here he's really doing something here. Let's see. I'm going to prepare f5 here. So f5. You really go g4 then. He might do it, huh? It's an interesting question if he goes g4 here or not. I have okay, takes this. I think I'm going to take with the queen so that g4 bishop g6 is possible. That's interesting. I can take with the pawn or with the rook. It both makes some sense, to be honest. I go for that. It makes e4. I have e4. I'm controlling e4 batten. I think the Slav exchange is probably more boring than the French exchange, but it's often a matter of attitude. I have a fantastic score with the Slav exchange with both colors, and I think you just have to, at one point say, okay, it is boring, okay, but so are many other things, and you just have to start to fight, and then it's okay. It doesn't really matter how boring the opening is. Okay, knight c4. Yeah, can you just, not really, right? Bishop e1 I'm taking. So what's the deal here? I can take on b2 here. Or I can cover. I mean, I can cover this. Ask him about a move. Yeah, I would like to go knight d6 and so on, yeah. I have this also, bishop h4, but it doesn't really do all that much. Yeah, I think I go b5. Yes, the question is, I mean, at some point I can play knight b2, bishop a3. Not sure if the point is now. Probably not. Well, bishop b4 maybe. I don't know. Time is ticking down a bit. Okay. It seems I cannot take. So knight e3, he will take a couple of times, then take e3, yeah? It's kind of a shame that this works. Maybe he can take a couple of times and play bishop c5. Rook c5, maybe?
Check.
No. Ah, he's now attacking d5. Aha! Oh, that's nicely done.
Time warning.
I didn't really see that. Yeah, he did a good job there from this absolutely crappy position getting here. I mean, White had a really bad position, and he managed to get to this. It's really a good job.
Check.
Now I can take it. I didn't. Oh, that's lucky. That's lucky. And queen, and I should have traded, huh?
Check.
Yes, he's 6 wins. I mean, what is he doing here? It gets weird. If I get to d5, I'm okay. Okay. So he's completely screwing this up. From a win to this. Jetzt Zugzwang. Not completely, unfortunately. Let me think about it. I don't have time here. H6, G5 maybe. Bloody time.
Check.
Bloody freaking time.
Draw offered.
Of course not. I've got 4 seconds that I cannot lose. And now you get the draw. Bloody draw.
Game draw.
I should win this, of course, at the end. But okay, the whole game was weird. Yeah, that was really weird. I mean, I totally screwed this up. Like, around here, I mean, around here I should be in really good shape, but I didn't do this correctly. This is kind of annoying. I mean, this must be strategically good for black with this strange bishop on d2. And then he played that really well, defending this very well. And I'm very sure that the computer will find something, but that doesn't really matter. It was a really well conducted defense.
Check.
Yeah. I had 97, but of course, I mean, I just blundered
Check.
this in one move. Yeah, this was the main
Check.
thing. But even here, I'm still in trouble.
Check.
And here the endgame is a win. And yeah, 20 seconds. That's bad. I really should win this. Bishop e7. I can probably out-tempo him, right? Like this. How to do that? Bishop e7. And now I've got bishop f6. Okay. Yeah, this is the position. I can go to a3 or to f6. Okay, guys, I didn't really look at the chat all that much. I was more focused on playing. It was a tough session. So we have any things? Is there anything that I should check? My favorite chess book with a hyperbolic mega awesome title. I don't know if there's really such a book. I mean, if you want my opinion on a good book with a crap title, yeah, you can take Pump Up Your Rating by Axel Smith. That's a really good book, and it has the absolutely weirdest title. How can you call a book Pump Up Your Rating? It's really weird. So yeah, it's a good book, but it has a weird title. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I think I have to. I mean, I played exactly 0 Blitz games between the two sessions, and it showed a little bit. So I hope that will get better till next week. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'll be back next Monday. Bye bye.